Start with a magic circle. And chain 2. This chain 2, it won't be counted as a stitch. Now make 12 double crochets in this circle. Once you're done, pull up this loop to close the gap. And slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. Next on chain 2. For this whole pattern, the starting chain 2, it won't be counted as a stitch. One double crochet cluster in the same stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop, and take this yarn and along with the working yarn. Do not finish this stitch. Do this 2 more times. Four loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all the loops and chain 1. That's one cluster stitch made. Chain 1. Now repeat this all around. One double crochet cluster. Four loops. Yarn over and pull through all the loops and chain 1. That's one stitch. Chain 1. Once you're done, make a slip stitch on top of this first double crochet cluster. And total you should have 12 clusters. Next on, slip stitch into this chain space. Chain 2. Again, this won't be counted as a stitch. One double crochet cluster in the same stitch. Four loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all the loops and chain 1. That's one stitch made. Now chain 1, one double crochet cluster in the same stitch. Four loops, chain 1. Now chain 1. Now repeat this all around. In the next space, make a double crochet cluster. Four loops, and I'll pull through all the loops and chain 1. Chain 1 and one cluster in the same stitch. Once you're done, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet cluster. And total you should have 24 cluster stitches. Next on, chain 2. One front post double crochet in the same stitch. Yarn over and go through the whole stitch. Two double crochets in this next chain space. Now repeat this all around. One front post double crochet on this cluster. Two double crochets in this chain space. Once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first front post double crochet, and while making the slip stitch, change to the other color. In total you should have 72 stitches. Next on, chain 4. Skip one stitch and in the next stitch make a double crochet. This one. Chain 2. skip one stitch and make a double crochet in the next stitch. Now repeat this all around. Chain 2, skip one double crochet, once you reach the end, slip stitch into the second chain. The last one, slip stitch into this chain space, chain 2, this won't be counted as a stitch, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 more double crochets in the same space. One slip stitch into the next chain space. Now repeat this all around. In the next space, make 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 more double crochets in the same space. And make a slip stitch in the next chain space. And once you reach the slip stitch on top of this first double crochet and weave off. I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.